and particularly at this time, I urge that we shall continue serving to the best of our ability. We shall improve the way we do things so that we continue to earn our position in the judiciary. Madam RMC, I am extremely delighted to join you all today, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to once again deliver remarks at the close of this important annual forum. We must not take for granted His grace and infinite mercy that sees us gather here together, for we know across the nation much suffering has been wrought by the extended rains we are currently experiencing. It is in this spirit of undeserved mercies and being grateful to the Almighty God that I address you today. The theme of this year's forum is enhancing organizational growth and sustainability through shared leadership. It is not by chance that the opening presentation at this year's forum was on the institutional blueprint, the social transformation through access to justice, STAJ. It cannot be overemphasized, and thus bears repeating, that the subordinate courts, particularly the magistrates and caddies courts, are the engine of the justice provision in the judiciary. The first point of contact for the majority of Kenyans seeking justice through the formal justice system. As such, you, heads of station, the leadership in these courts, are central to the achievement of the judiciary's strategic objectives for the people-centered justice as contained in the STAJ institutional vision. The tribunals too have their place, but this is about you, the heads of courts. Allow me, however, to put paid to a common misconception of the principle of inclusiveness and shared leadership under the STAJ. The principles of inclusiveness and shared leadership envisage a justice system that involves diverse perspectives and fosters collaboration in decision-making process. It does not and cannot represent absconding duty on the dilution of responsibility through inappropriate delegation or through the avoidance of accountability under the guise of collective action. As leaders, you must not only lead by example in regard to court performance and case management, you are responsible for planning, budgeting, and doing all those things that require that a leader leads from the front. You must not only budget for court activities, you must manage court station finances, you must manage procurement processes, and you must manage human resource management as well as other day-to-day operations of our stations. As you leaders, you must include, inculcate, and articulate to all judiciary personnel in the station the institutional vision. You bear overall responsibility and accountability for human resource management, including the wellness and psychosocial support, the finance and accounts, the supply chain management, the project management, the facilities maintenance, the performance management, the registry operations, harnessing ICT, organizing training and learning, communication and stakeholder engagement in dealing with all issues that affect the service delivery to our court users who pay our salaries. Shared leadership to me means and includes that you must consult, that you must partner, that you must allow for robust and genuine public participation, that within constitutional, and you stay within constitutional lanes, and in the spirit of independence, you must enhance the ability of all actors to effectively realize their respective mandates. But the overall responsibility for the effective administration and dispensation of justice at and through your station, unfortunately, rests with you, the head of station. Do not read shared leadership to somehow divest you of this important responsibility and accountability. My colleagues, you discussed the judiciary data tracking dashboard and the status of e-filing. Allow me to link these important ICT solutions to another important topic that you also discussed, that of performance and individual accountability. It is most distressing to hear of incidents and techniques through which judicial officers are trying to manipulate the data and fool the systems. I have news for you. Stop it, and stop it now. It won't work. I am sure the director IC described the manner in which the system continues to be improved daily and to be developed daily. This development is to enhance its usability and accuracy, as well as to seal potential avenues of abuse. Instead of investing such energy in unscrupulous and injudicious schemes, it would be more useful to be constructively contribute towards a better, fairer system. And we are watching. The leadership is acutely aware of the immense workloads facing you and the not so good conditions under which you work. This must, however, be discussed, solutions agreed, and fully implemented by you. But the use of the data and ICT to enhance individual accountability and to improve performance is here to stay. I would urge us all to recognize this and to do just one thing, the right thing. On data and individual accountability, I must reassert that the PMMUs are the foundation of the performance management system in the judiciary. As heads of station, you must engage with the implementation of your station's PMMU with the utmost seriousness, sincerity, and with an attitude of improvement, efficient, people-centered service delivery. There's no other way. I have heard reports of laxity and duplicity among heads of station in this regard. Should this be tolerated? I think the answer is no. Chapter 7 of the Guide for Heads of Station, which we developed ourselves, is clear that the head of station is responsible and accountable for the overall performance of his or her station and must put in place a good performance management system that helps the judicial officers and staff in the station to understand the station's and the institution's objectives and what they are expected to do to achieve these goals. My dear colleagues, I was delighted to see attached to the program the key resolutions that emerged from Nanyuki when we last met there last year. This is a fantastic tracking tool, and I think this system must be adopted at all fora for other courts as well. I noticed, however, that there was no opportunity provided in the program to discuss the status of implementation of each of the resolutions we made last year in Nanyuki. Perhaps this was done during one of the sessions, I don't know, since I didn't attend, but it is important for effective implementation that the resolutions are discussed and responsible parties given opportunity to update us on those, to update those in attendance on the achievements made, on the challenges faced. Our third institutional blueprint is people-centered. It focuses on the justice capabilities, justice needs, and justice problems of our people. Organizational growth and sustainability must be linked directly to justice realities on the ground. A key aspect of this reality is the plurality of justice provision and the agency and justice capability of people and communities in addressing their own justice concerns. As heads of station, you are not only adjudicators, you are justice promoters, you are connectors and facilitators. Cognizant of the